I just feel more at peace when I play this game. I was doing Call of Duty, recorded a couple of videos, was getting a couple of hundred views, somewhere in the thousands, and for me, that's a lot. World of Warcraft, I mean, I'm lucky if I get 10 or 15 views, but overall, that game is just not relaxing, and it stresses me out. So, I just feel like this is it. This is what I enjoy, even though it's never going to amount to anything. I don't want to prevent myself from enjoying it. So we are on the Dwarf Paladin. He's level 28, Wrath of the Lich King, Classic. We are in Westfall, right, which is just near Stormwind City. And we're going to head on over to... there's Elwyn Forest and Westfall. I'm like right at the edge. We're going to head on into Duskwood and have some fun. Finish my questing that I had. And that's pretty much it. It's a lot more draining in terms of time to play this game. You got to grind and all that stuff, and it could just take forever. I also took a break from the game. Well, I wouldn't really call it a break. I was busy. There's Gotham Knights, Call of Duty, Gas Station Simulator. Like, all these games just kept coming out and all these updates, and I don't spend all day at my computer playing video games. So, I couldn't do it. Then my membership expired, and I was like, yeah, I just need to forget this. We want to make sure more Latham doesn't get on us, because that would be nasty. So I'm Retribution, but I do want to go Holy, assuming I stick with the game. That's not like a threat, like, oh, he's gonna quit again. It's just if I decide to stick with it, that would be the plan. Okay, so let's go inside. And again, looking at our map, you got Darkshire. You've got your typical Ravenhill Cemetery. Very, very popular area. And this is not the Druid, which I was having some fun with, and then I got not so much burnt out. I just kind of got, because I was doing Alterac Valley 5-6 hours a day on and off, and I just kind of felt like, right? Like I was just drained. I couldn't do it. There's the Warder with that goldish bronze color. So for leveling, a lot of people will talk about being prot, and that could be true for later on, but I feel like at such a low level, like 28, I've got like, one or two offensive skills. The rest is all like auto attack. Exorcism doesn't even exist in PvP anymore. But this character and my main, now they're on a PvE server. I still got some shit on PvP server, but truth be told, I don't really care about them. I'm kind of done with that. If I want a PvP, I'll do a battleground. That's sort of my attitude now after nearly 2 decades of playing this game. I'm not done with the game. I'm just sort of done playing certain ways I used to play. That's really what it comes down to. So for me, doing this, running across random people, giving them a little buff, healing them, maybe helping them, that's really where I get the most fun, and I've always gotten the most fun. The difference is, many years ago, I may have focused a little bit more on the PvP aspect of things, but in between battleground queues, I would have still, done that thing where I've done on some of my other World of Warcraft videos, right? where I just literally randomly pick a zone and then just have at it. And Death Knight's a lot of fun. I still got my Torn Death Knight that I might level up, but I don't think I'm going to stick with him now because I don't think he's fun. He's probably more badass in PvP than anything. But this guy here, the Paladin, because he's one of only 2 classes that can go that extra 20%, if you know what I mean by that, with, you know, being on a mount and getting around, right? You can do that with, on a pale horse if you're unholy. You got some good points into unholy. And the Paladin with just Crusader aura. See, there we go. Night Elf. Druid level 29. Showing off a little bit. And, yeah, that's it. I mean, I can't really do much for her, but just that little 10-minute buff. I don't have any heirlooms either, by the way. I was gonna maybe get into that, but I don't really like doing dungeons. I mean, if I have to, I will. But yeah, see, like, just randomly being like, hey. Oh, and I did get a buff from her.
Thanks a lot.
10 raiders. Trying to bite off more than you can chew. But I mean, I do the same thing too with my druid. That was the thing that was really enjoyable. Oh, shit balls. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna forget that. Like, I mean, I don't have my mana up. You're not being very nice. Listen here, bitch McGee. Get the fuck away from me. More Latim. How big is your aggro range? You're gonna chase me all the way to... Yeah, that's what I thought. Really? You want some of this? Anyhow. As much as... Can't even fucking skin in peace. Rat bastard wolf. Dire starving wolf. Well, now you're... fucking dead wolf. How's that? How do you like the ring to that? And I'm out of melon juice. Don't even go there. If I can't have my fucking melon juice, I'm telling you, right now. As I'm having real watermelon juice. Yeah, so that's just been the thing. Been having fun. Call of Duty's fun. And I'll go back to it. I just can't play it for long, extended periods of time. Like I do World of Warcraft. But even World of Warcraft, no offense, I can only handle so much. You know, the time playing a single game is just, it's draining. Maybe that's why they wanted me to go inside. But yeah, the idea, but until I got distracted there, about the Paladin with the Crusader aura, that's what I was saying, is that you can move at 20% speed, right? So it's arguably one of very few classes in the game that can move the fastest, whether you're flying or you're on a land mount. And I want to be able to reach people as fast as possible, give them a quick buff, and being a, you know, like a healer if I'm going to like Outlands or even Northrend, really. It's just going to be a lot of fun. I'll be able to kill things pretty quickly. If I'm like level 80 in mediocre gear, like my druid is now, trust me, any elite quests or anything like that, I'm going to be able to handle with ease. I mean, my druid was able to handle everything with ease as I was its level. of whatever quest I was doing. So imagine if you're slightly geared up and you're max level. It makes a monumental difference. And so that's what I want to be able to do. I don't need to be, you know, high DPS and all that kind of stuff. That's what my druid would be. Literally. So I could see the appeal in here. I remember having some fun PvP in here some 15-ish years ago, 16 years ago, whatever it is. Back when Classic was current and like the original game, I mean, without any expansions. Vanilla, as people say. And Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King. Again, it's been talked about a bazillion times, and we don't need to talk about it. But this is arguably one of the best that World of Warcraft has ever put out. So, I mean, it's hard not to want to relive this. You know, Dragonflight's coming out, what, at the end of November in about a month. And it's probably, maybe, more than likely, without being dramatic, probably going to be the first time in history that I do not play retail. Like, wow. But at the same time, Wrath of the Lich King just came out. Right? So it's like, is it really all that dramatic? I'm still playing the game. I'm just not playing retail. Because for me, it's garbage. It does not cater to my needs. It does not offer what I'm looking for out of World of Warcraft. Mind you, this version of WoW doesn't cater to everything I want out of WoW either, but it does more so than retail by a... Ugh. Fuck's sakes. Yeah, I really hate when that happens. Fighting for fucking spawn. That is one thing I fucking hate compared to retail. The whole, like, tagging of mobs. Like, if I hit it, I should get credit too, because I fucking helped your ass kick the shit out of it. I'm just saying. Well, there's more Ladim. He can fuck himself. We're gonna keep him over there. But don't heal yourself. You're slowing down the process. There we go. There it is. I don't have anything left to drink, so I'm gonna have to buy some more melon juice there probably soon. But yeah, even compared to the druid... Oh, this little guy came out of nowhere. Little gnome bastard. Hurry! Quit with your poison. Bullshit. I just take a lot more damage being a Retribution Paladin compared to even like Cat Druid to when I was around this level. I remember it. I'm on the verge of having to use that. I need a lay on hands for mana. You little rat bastard, where do you think you're going? I'm not trying to dispel you. It's about me. Oh, shit. More Ladim's on the loose. Well, it's been on the loose the whole time, but he's in the vicinity. He can kiss my ass. What should I do? You know what? Blessing of Wisdom, and we'll just see how that works. I only need 2 more. We'll do that. See how well that goes for getting mana back. Because I don't want to just not do anything. But I do need 2 more. Oh, there we go. Arise, my undead champion. Yeah, I'm getting the mana back pretty decently. Just 1 more. Perhaps the video will be done. I don't know. We'll just kind of see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to do like a big series. I don't know. On and off. You know, for the few years I've been on YouTube, I've been dipping into World of Warcraft, and I sort of kind of stick with it, and then I don't, because there's only so many hours in a day, but I shouldn't say bored. I wasn't bored. I just didn't want to play Call of Duty, and I wasn't finding it relaxing and as enjoyable as I was hoping in that moment. For that genre of game, if you will. It was just too intense. This, again, is just different. It's more relaxing. So that's why I'm sticking with it. All right. They don't have a problem with mana. I mean, it's not really going to do much, to be honest. The buff is only a couple minutes. It's like 10 minutes. It's a joke. I don't understand how come paladins have such shitty buffs when you think about it. And with Wrath of the Lich King, I wanted to talk about this. What happened with the pre-patch for Wrath of the Lich King, and this happened in the original one too. You know how there's that super buff that you can use that's an hour long? Okay? You can only use it with people in your own party. You used to be able to give it... So, Mark of the Wild is 30 minutes, right? For the Druid buff. Well, and the greater one was... was 60 minutes, and it required a reagent. But I could give it to anybody. They didn't have to be in my party or my raid party. So, party. Now they do. So I can only give them the half-hour buff, which I feel like, you know, a half hour's good, but 10 fucking minutes? Like, what the hell? Look, even on myself, it's only 10 minutes. And then that's a self-buff, but it's, I don't know. And then the super for some of them. Whoa. Thought I was having a seizure there. It's only 20 minutes. So you got to be in a party, and it's... I don't know. And again, of all the classes that can give a buff, you know, like priest, druid, and all that shit, I think paladins are the only ones that get the short end of the stick like that. And I just don't know why that is. Like, what the rationale behind it is. I just could not tell you. It's frustrating. But let's enjoy a little flight in the rain from Westfall into the Duskwood. I love this kind of stuff where I'm just flying, I'm not actually playing, and I just ramble on about abso-fucking-lutely nothing. It's exciting, isn't it? Not for you, but it is for me. This is like the highlight of my YouTube, if you will, for me. Like, for the amount of money I keep making every month over all the years I've been here now. If I could make that money, so like keep making the same amount of money, keep getting the same amount of views, but from... Oh, there's that druid. No, it's an 80 paladin. All right, then. But from only playing WoW, that would be cool. I would be down with that. It would be pretty interesting. I mean, it's too fucking late for that now, but, whatever. Yeah, so I don't know how far I'm gonna go, honestly, with the Paladin. The Druid, which I'm mainly feral, I might get the dual spec there, and I would go balance, and because balance is all like intellect and all that for much better mana efficiency, I could probably off-heal just find some lobies, you know what I mean? I don't need to actually be resto. Resto is crap for DPS too, because you don't actually have resto skills, right? Whereas Paladin, you actually have offensive holy skills. Priest has offensive holy skills, discipline skills. Shaman does not, that I'm aware of, in terms of actual, like, resto. And, yeah.
Hey there.
So I think Druid might be the worst one, because you'll burn out of mana quick if you're using balance skills to try to kill people.
Hello. Farewell.
Let's visit the vendor. It is Halloween.
Hello.
Sell some shit that we don't need.
Safe travels.
And let's do... Sure, why not? Why does it have to be this vendor? Oh, hey. Gavin Gnarly. Is Gavin dead or is he inside? Oh, it's who we were just talking. No, it isn't.
Well met.
Well met. He, or she, whatever, wants us to buy a merciless axe. If they have one. They don't. It may not be available to buy since it's a limited supply item. It's probably because at some point you're going to end up turning in a quest where an NPC is going to be asking for that weapon. And as long as we have, you know, those weapons there, so we're going to go ahead and buy those. Oh, I don't know why I'm buying them. Oh, I can't use them. That's why I got so distracted thinking, oh, that's a good idea. Let's just go ahead and buy them. No, the limited item. Oh, it'll have a bracket. That's right, I remember, and it'll show like a 1 or a 2. Because you can only buy so many. Anyways, they don't have it. And that's it. That's the end of the guide for Duskwood. And then here it's going to say, click here to load the next suggested guide. Which is Lakeshire. So maybe what I'll do is bring you through the pain of me actually... Whoops, wrong person. Of me going there. So we are I don't understand how come Abercrombie... Wait a second, that's a little bit weird. It's probably because, honestly, at a later date, you probably end up coming here. And then it'll just be like, yeah, let's just turn that in. Like, see? Return the book to Stormwind. This one, the torn page discovered, blah, blah, blah. And then Seeking Wisdom. Yeah, see? Again, Stormwind. So that's what that is. And then Juice Delivery, it's because at some point you actually do a quest up here that's a little bit more intense, if you will. All right, so that's that. Felicia. But can we actually fly there? I don't remember. See the Legend of Stalvan? Yeah, there's just a bunch of... You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. I don't give a shit what the guide says. Well, I mean, I do and I don't. No, we're going in the wrong direction. Big time wrong direction. Made the guide smaller too, so it's not like as as obstruction. So it's not as obstructing as it was. Jesus, Murphy. So I almost don't even feel like buffing them because it's like 10 minutes. By the time they go to town, empty their bags, wipe their ass, take a piss, get a glass of water, buff is gone. Yeah, so we're gonna do this a little differently, drown out or drag out the length of the video. Right there, all the way to Eastvale Logging Camp. I mean, might as well. Just for the fun of it. I don't think it gives much XP because it has to do with, like, the writing skill? I can't remember. And after this, I might play some Call of Duty. But I'm not recording it. Fuck that shit. Wow. Well, then. I love Halloween. And now we're in beautiful Elwyn Forest, just east of Goldshire. In case you're wondering, this is a very famous area, the Eastvale Logging Camp.
Light be with you.
That's it. And then it'll say something to do with the Legend of Stalvan. I might as well grab it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I might as well just grab it. Wait, what? Really? It's in here? Oh, good thing for Questy. Okay, helps if I knew where the entrance of the house was. Is it upstairs? What's Wrath of the Lich King now? So it's probably glowing or glittering or doing something. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Oi! Nasty! Out with you! Turn that in. Take the Fated Journal. Darkshine Duskwood. There you go. See? So, I think it's smart that we did that. They wanted us to, fly, but that really wasn't all that out of the way, but it might be in terms of order because there might be other things that we need to come here for, and I'm just going to end up doubling up, but whatever.
The sky is dark. The fire burns. You strive in vain as fate's wheel turns.
Well, all right then. Yeah, so in case you're wondering, in closing, what is it I have against retail so much? The main thing is the world is dead. There's just nothing to do. Here, we saw a couple people. Retail is just even worse. Plus, this server here is not the most populated, but there's a good amount of people. It's a good, it's a nice little server. So it's nice to just ravage through. Again, I'm just on a slow mount there, 60%. Once I can go at, 120, that's literally double the speed. Well then, obviously, I'll be able to get around, see more people, have a lot more fun.
King's honor, friend.
So we're just gonna accept a couple of quests here. At level 40, we get our epic mount. So that's cool.
What can I do for you? Need help?
Enter the building. that one.
Good day to you.
Why doesn't it show? Oh, that's why. Okay. Because some of them are like super low or green, but whatever. Because this is meant for 27 to 28, and I'm 29. I like being a little bit ahead. I'd rather be a couple of levels ahead than a couple of levels behind. I'll tell you that. Because it kind of balances itself out after a while anyways. Collect fang. Yeah, this is... Oh, there we go. Gut Buster. He's kind of looking like me a little bit. See? He won't be around. He's not going to enjoy that. What in the hell is
Need
that?
help?
Like, this does
I supply only the
absolutely
finest
nothing.
goods.
It's practically a waste of fucking time. Anyhow, as always, if you liked the video, go ahead. Go ahead. Give it a thumbs up. Does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. If you didn't like the video, well, that's too bad. Go ahead, give it a thumbs down, and as always, I'll twist it and bend it in half. And if you want to subscribe, naturally, that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.